summer is right around the corner, and if you're living in Cleveland, thinking of moving to Cleveland, you're going to want something to do on the weekends in the summertime, and today we are going to check out Catawba Island. Hi, welcome back to my channel, Living in Cleveland. I'm Patty Salcieli, and you know I make videos about all things Northeast Ohio, Northwest Ohio, and even down south. You know the drill. If you don't want to miss my videos, hit the subscribe, hit the like, leave some comments. I love them. Okay, today, it's a beautiful day. Look at the sun, look at Lake Erie, look at there's Cedar Point. It's getting ready to open in a couple of weeks. Today's video is on Catawba Island, which is part of Port Clinton. I am actually right next door in Marblehead. I've done videos up here before. This is my little summer place. Love it, love it, love it. And so back there is Sandusky, and that's Cedar Point. And if you keep coming around this way, over there is Port Clinton and Catawba. You can't see the Marblehead Lighthouse from here. So anyways, why Catawba? So Catawba is actually its own island, pretty cool. You do not need to take a ferry to get to Catawba Island. There's a little bridge that'll get you over there. There's like two ways in. You go on Sand Road if you're coming from Port Clinton, or you just go down Route 53 if you're coming from Route 2. I need to put my sunglasses on. It's sunny out here. But it is its own island, and it's really, really beautiful. It's a little more upscale, but there's so much to see and do in Catawba. Okay, do people live in Catawba? Yes. A lot of people live in Catawba. It is part of the Port Clinton School District, and it's a Port Clinton mailing address, but it is its own township. And a lot of people do send their kids to Danbury, which is the school system here in Marblehead. So you could either go to the Port Clinton schools, which is a much bigger district, or you can go to Danbury, which is K through 12, all housed in one little building, but super, super cute. They have a beautiful campus. They're building a huge field house. Port Clinton has amazing facilities as well. So you have your option of two different school districts. About 3,600 people live in Catawba full-time, but it's also a vacation spot. It's a summer spot, so a lot of people have second homes out in Catawba. There's a lot of condominiums. There's Catawba Island Club, CIC, which is a privately owned country club. It's owned by the Stouffer family. If you've heard of Stouffer's Frozen Foods, that is a Cleveland-based company, and that family privately owns this country club. My daughter worked there for 1 weekend last year. It's actually far. It takes about, to get to CIC from where we are in Marblehead, especially in the summertime traffic, it took her over a half an hour to get there. So, and she had a job here at Bay Point where she could just walk. So she only ended up being there for 1 weekend, but she actually loved the club. She said the people were amazing, the amenities were amazing. So there is a country club there. So in the country club, they put on, and it's happening this weekend, they have this boat show. It's amazing. We usually always go to it. And unfortunately, it's always the last weekend in April. And I have yet to go to it where the weather has been nice. So I think this year it's going to be sunny this weekend, but it's only going to be in the 50s. Like today, I am wearing a sweatshirt and longs and pants, but it's pretty warm. It's like 60 degrees out, and it's usually cooler up here in this area because of that beautiful lake. It keeps things cool in the springtime. But yeah, they have an awesome boat show. They have a beautiful marina, a main dining room. They have all the things you would expect from a country club. But what's nice, because they're privately owned, they don't have a monthly food minimum, which a lot of country clubs have. So that's kind of nice. Catawba is known for their peach orchards. So peaches are a big thing. So the end of August or so, you'll start seeing all kinds of peach themed, ice cream sundaes, peach themed drinks. So they'll have a festival, all kinds of cool things to do. And now let's talk about bars and restaurants, because there are three awesome places to go visit. All right, let's start. When you're pulling into Catawba Island from Route 53, the first thing you're going to see is Gideon Owen. And it used to be Mona Me Winery, which maybe you've heard of it. It's been around forever. It's very beautiful. They have music on the weekends, upscale dining. You could sit outside. Their grounds are just stunning. It's an absolute beautiful property. And I have pictures. This Christmas time, they put up a Christmas market. It was so cool. And they had these little, not those little bubbles, but these little glass, they look like greenhouses, but they're little glass huts, and then each vendor had their little store inside. It was really cool. So they do all kinds of cool events. Food's amazing. Wine's great. So that's the first place, is Gideon Owen. Okay, further down on Route 53, you're gonna have Orchard Bar and Table. Orchard, again, very upscale. And their property is absolutely huge. So they just added on to their main restaurant. I haven't been to it yet. My son did a lot of the HVAC work for it, and he says it's stunning. But I have eaten there. Their food it's top of the line, but it is definitely pricey. It's a place to go for special occasions. But if you just want a drink, and I think we're gonna head out there later today, because today's Thursday, and they have at the farm stand, which is really cute. They have this little market there, but they also have a full kitchen. They have pizzas, wings, sandwiches, and then outside they have this little bar overlooking their grapevines. Oh my God, it's so beautiful to just sit there. It's absolutely beautiful. And then in the back they have an event center. You could have your wedding there. And then in the back it's called the Coop. It's this cute little. They just serve drinks. They don't have a TV. We went there at Christmas time, and I think we had a $17 cocktail. It was very good, but we only had one. So the Orchard's one of my favorite spots. And if I do go there later today, I'll definitely get footage of it, because it's a beautiful day and I want to sit outside. Okay, and then further on Route 53, and we might go there today too, but they don't open till 4, is Twin Oaks Brewing Company. And again, beautiful grounds. Like, they probably have, I don't know how many acres, and it's just every year they add something to the land. And just to sit outside, and it's Twin Oaks because they have these 2 oaks, and you'll see it as we drive by. And you can sit in there, and they have little bars inside there. Again, they have event centers. Here's all messed up. They have, you could have a bridal party there, you could have showers, whatever. They also have live music on the weekends. They have trivia nights. The food's good. It's just an awesome place to be in the summertime. They do a lot of festivals. They just did, was it back in September? They did like a beer festival where all the local brewing companies came in. We went to that. That was fun. So those are my 3 favorite spots. There's a couple other places, but not like bars, just little, like there's Rutter's. I've not been to it yet, but I hear they have awesome sandwiches. There's a cute little cafe. So plenty to see and do in Catawba. So what's the median home price in Catawba Island? Almost $600,000 is the median home price, because you have beautiful mansions that overlook the water, but you also have a lot of our little trailer parks that are still there from the 60s and 70s, probably the 50s. So you can still get, I just saw they had a double wide. It was $224,900. It sold, but it came with a 30-foot dock. There was a pool in the community, so there are options. There's plenty of trailers you can get for under $100,000. But if you want a nice house, I mean, there's one for sale for $5 million over there, but it overlooks Lake Erie. I mean, you couldn't ask for better views. Catawba Island is also where you're going to catch the Miller Ferry, which will take you to Putin Bay, not Putin Island, Putin Bay, and that's what I take. You could take the Jet Express, which you catch from downtown Port Clinton, but the Jet Express, you'll get there in like 30 minutes, but it's like $50, whereas the Miller Ferry, I think it's like $8 one way. It's so inexpensive. And if you're gonna take your car, it's the only way to get to Putin Bay is the Miller Ferry, and it's right there at the tip of Catawba Island. Beautiful trip. You'll see it when we're driving around. Just absolutely love it. So, this is what I do. I love Ohio, I love Cleveland, but I also love it up here in the summertime. It's my happy place. And if you're looking for a second home, or maybe you want to live up here permanently, I know this area very, very well. I've been coming up here my entire life. So whether you're looking for something on Catawba Island, any of those little communities in there, Gem Beach is there, which is a very popular marina resort, another resort place where people like to stay, or Port Clinton, or even the Marblehead area, give me a call. I know this area just as well as I know Cleveland. And I hope you enjoy Catawba Island.